Okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I printed out my to-do list and we'll see how it's going. So this is, for the first page is stuff that's supposed to be daily. So call a friend or go to a social event. Have I been doing that? Not really. I've been kind of a recluse. So that is something that would be good if I were doing it more often. There's a lot of things like that. Okay, check and log the mail. I have not done that in the past couple of days. And okay, so I haven't checked the mail in a couple of days. Need to do that. I also have this mail pile right here hanging out. Okay. Clean the litter box. I'm good with that. Eat a meal. Usually good with that. Feed Tanin. Well, he apparently only has to eat once a week or twice a week, so he's okay. Fill the water bottles and hydrate. No, I have not been filling my water bottles and hydrating. I've been severely chronically dehydrated. That's no good. Wash dishes. I did finally wash a whole bunch of dishes the other day, but there's dishes in the sink right now that should be washed. So, but page 2. Okay, recurring things that are currently due. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this one hand. Okay, things that are recurring that are currently due. Okay, so blogging. Hi, Kitten. Kitten just hopped in my lap. He's so good. Okay, so blogging needs to happen. Change the bedding in the worm farm. Tanin has a worm farm, and the bedding is gone bad, and I think probably the worms are dead, but we'll have to explore that. That's just one of those things. Okay, dust and vacuum would be great. Go to Walmart. I need to buy some things. Log the mail, so that's what I just have on the desk here. Pick up prescription, so I need to go to CVS, and I need to pick up my prescription, and I also need to print out Kitten's prescription and bring that to CVS as well, because I guess it's cheaper at CVS than Walgreens, and he's not covered under my Mass Health because he's a cat. So anyway, put away the clean laundry. That is going to be, I never do that. My life is so much better on the very rare occasions that I do that. My laundry is always in a huge pile. Stress me out. It would be one positive change to my life if I started consistently putting the laundry away. It would change my life in a big way, but whatever. So that's on the list. And take a bath. Yeah, I need to take a bath, but that's like recurring. So this whole thing is recurring. This is all stuff that comes back. Okay, now the next page is stuff that's more like one time. So I'm supposed to call the Disability Law Center, or I want to do that, but because I was kind of in an abusive situation a couple years ago, but it's one of those things where, like, obviously if you're the one who went through a horrible trauma, you're going to avoid it, so I haven't been reporting it in the same way that I should. Okay, for Social Security, I need to call Mr. Miller because they don't tell you their first names, but anyway, I mean, I'm fine with that if they're going to call me Miss Timer, but anyway, need to call him, but I don't because I'm going all different directions, and so I'm going no direction. Okay, blog/podcast. That's, yeah, I have a lot of ideas that I haven't put up. File, documents, and receipts. So that is the basket of documents and receipts that need to be filed. It's been building up for 3 years, needs to happen. Hang curtains. Well, that's only like one window needs curtains, but it really needs curtains. Hang wall art. So I have some wall art that I still need to hang up. It's like a green sign and also a labyrinth. Print out small calendars for Tanin. So this is his, he has a little notebook, and I want to print out little calendars to put in the notebook so I can keep track of how often I'm cleaning his tank and whatever. Set up Kitten's new button. So he's got currently Snuggle, which he uses to mean attention, cat food, and toy. But I want him to have litter box, wrap up, and walk when he wants to go for a walk in the hallway. So I need to set that up. Cooking jackfruit is going to require going to the grocery store and picking some things up. Also should be like meal planning generally. Well, I have stuff. It's just like, anyway, cook spinach stir fry. That's like something that I have the ingredients for that I want to make. And eating's been tricky lately. I've been eating a lot of unhealthy food because, like, I'm vegan, and so palatable vegan food pretty much needs to be made from scratch, which is overwhelming, especially when your dishes are dirty. So I've been eating Burger King, which isn't healthy, but anyway. Cook yuba. I've got the yuba. I've got the recipe. I just haven't cooked it. Renew EBT. The ones that are in yellow are the ones that are real important. So I need to renew my food stamps application, because that's every year. Renew the student loan payment plan, because I guess the government got rid of the payment plan that I was on, and that needs to be done by July. Write down that kitten, yeah, that needs to be done by July. Number 14 is write down that kitten got interceptor on April 17. That's his anti-parasite pill, but I don't think he needs to be taking it anymore, because when I gave it to him, he threw up a few times a few hours later, so I think it might not have been good for him. So maybe he doesn't need, I don't know. And get a job. That I am working very hard on. So we're trying to schedule a second interview with this one place. I've been interviewing different places, working on it actively. But I'm currently waiting to hear back about a date for a second interview from this one place that I think will pan out. So another part of that is talking to the disability guy from the employment network about how to disclose that I have a disability, so that I don't end up going, well, so I don't end up in trouble. So anyway, so that's that. Okay, and this is the cleaning section. Cleaning to me is very innately rewarding. I mean, I really like I really like having a clean house. It matters a lot to me. But I don't do it because I get overwhelmed because I have ADHD. So, okay, change the bedding in the worm farm. We already talked about that. Dust and vacuum. Empty the last miscellaneous bin. So all my stuff was in bins. You'll see in a minute. Find a home for the vacuum. That shouldn't take too long, but it's just one of those things. Finish labeling the bins. We'll talk about that. I have little pink bins in the other room, and I printed out labels for them, and I'm working on it. Hang wall art, we already said. Laundry, there is some laundry that I could still wash. It's sorted, but it needs to be washed. Put away the cat stuff, that's another bin. Put away deliveries. I got some deliveries, I need to put them away. Put away groceries. I have groceries in the living room, on the floor. Tidy up and wash dishes, which is part of every day. So, okay, so that's just going through the to-do list. That's why it gets overwhelming, because then I don't do anything, and then it becomes even more overwhelming. So anyway, that's my cat. He's so good. So anyway, so I got these labels. I'm going to label the pink bins. This cup is cracked. I can either super glue it or throw it out. I don't know. Okay, this is the mail that needs to be logged. This is a to-do list. So call the ketamine lab and research summer classes. So I have been looking into what summer classes are available. Most of this is stuff that could be done really quickly. I have looked into what summer classes are available. Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate. I just have to like re-register before I can look into that. Okay, so we've got this air purifier here. The filter needs to be shaken out because I was running it, and now I think it needs to be dusted out. Okay, this is the trash for the desk area. Needs to be taken out. Got kittens, toys, litter boxes. Okay, this is the bedding for the worm farm that I need to change to the worm farm. The cat's cat carrier should be in the cat area, so I need to move that. These shelves need to be dusted. This is groceries. These 5 bags are groceries. This box, cat likes it. I don't know what to do with it because the cat really likes this cardboard box, but it's just in the middle of everything. These are deliveries. Well, yeah, so I need to put away, these are the cat's buttons. I got dish rags, which are lovely, and I need to put that away. like toiletries and powdered bleach. So they're just hanging out on the kitchen floor or on the living room floor, because why not? I think an end table would help, because the cat's meds go next to the chair. But, well, an end table on this side would help. I don't know. Okay, this is the meditation area, but I haven't been meditating as much as I would like to be. This is a random bag that needs to be trashed. This is my backpack, which should be hung up. Over here, where the end table would be if I had one, I have books that I'm supposed to be reading, that I would like to be reading. I got my DVD player for fun. I got this camera, but I need to buy an SD card for it, and money's tight right now. This book is The Mind-Gut Connection, which I want to read, but right now I've been having issues with focus and concentration, as you can see. So that hasn't happened either. Okay, chair. Okay, over here. Okay, okay, so over here is the turtle. Some of this, I don't know why these things are just hanging out right here. His notebook is this, and this is the notebook I want to make little calendars for him and put in there. I don't know where his, oh yeah, his temperature gun is right there. So that's good. Okay, come over here. Okay, the table needs to be cleared off. This is electronics that should be in my purse. This is seasoning, should be in the seasoning cabinet. This needs to go in here. Random PRNs. This, I'm going to teach the turtle to ride a skateboard. So I got him little skateboards, but I think they might be too small for him. So we'll see. I guess they don't put too much effort into the turtle skateboards on Amazon. This pitcher filter needs to be rinsed out, so I can put it in here. This is the hydration station. So if I fill this filter with water, replace the filter, fill it with water, fill up the water bottles, then I can be hydrating. These napkins are trash. Yeah. And the Churu needs a home. I don't know where to put it. Okay, these are examples of bins. So the one on the bottom is cat stuff. The one above that is sentimental and like decor for whenever I decorate. These two things are wall art that I want to hang up. I know where to put them. It's just picking one task and doing it, because there's so many different things that I could be doing. This is this cute little craft project I got. It's like a little jewelry thing, but it's made out of a turtle. So I think I'm going to get more paint colors before I do it. But that's like a fun crafty idea. That can go in a project bin. Okay. This is clean dishes. This is dirty dishes. The sugar should be in the pantry. Probably could do that at the same time that I was like putting away the groceries. These are clean. Okay. This is a bag of stuff that was for bicycling, which I got rid of my bicycle, but I kept the accessories for in case I ever bike again. So I could put that in one of the pink bins. But yeah, so that has to happen. This is trash. This is the blue lid is the trash bin, and this is trash that should be in the trash bin, but it's not. And I forgot, over here, this shelf is the cat stuff shelf. So the cat stuff bin should be on the cat stuff shelf. That would make sense. So I need to organize that so I can make everything fit. But the bottom bin is cat stuff, so that goes in the cat stuff thing. Okay. My bed, the top sheet is stained, but I just changed the sheets, so that's good. Haven't cleaned the CPAP in a while, but I kind of like gave up on that. This is the clean laundry over here that I need to put away. There's a lot of it. It needs to be put away. It's imperative. Let's see. This is the drying rack, which should go in the laundry section, which is over here, which needs to be organized. This is latch hooking, which I was working on. That should go in a project bin. This is the last miscellaneous bin that needs to go in these, which are the organizers that should have labels, which I'm working on. I finally finished the mapping project. I think it looks cute. Let's see, clear off the end table probably. This is the vacuum cleaner that needs a home right here. These were all organized, but they're not very organized right now. So I got these binder tabs. I'm gonna clip them to the thing and put a label on each one of what's in each bin, but that's taking a while. And this is the bathroom. The bathroom I cleaned recently, but it probably could stand like a quick do over, but I cleaned it very thoroughly with like a steamer and everything, so should be good. So that's kind of everything. Stuffed animals should be put on the bed. Oh, and these are bath mats that should be washed. This is the laundry area where the drying rack should be. Oh, this is the window where the curtains should be. This is the curtain rod. I have the curtains right here. This is the curtain rod, and that should go over here. So just the fact that it's taken 16.5 minutes for me to even articulate the to-do list is the problem, because it's like there's things that are more important, and then there's things that are more important to me. So like, for example, renewing the EBT benefits is important because I need food. But like making my place look cute is like super important to me. So just trying to organize that. And I spend a lot of time staring off, dissociating, watching YouTube, things like that, because I don't have any energy because I get overwhelmed by how much stuff I would like to be doing. This pillow needs a home. Honestly, I don't even know if I need the pillow anymore. I could recycle it because I use this company, Retold Recycling, but yeah. Oh, that might be making like a bigger project out of recycling. Maybe I could just throw it out, you know. This is a random trash bag because I need to throw away trash. I think I talked about this miscellaneous bin and the latch hooking. So yeah, so that's my to-do list, and I'm very stressed about it. So wish me luck. Okay, things that I forgot to include. So 1, project bins. So the project bins are pink bins in the pink bins area where I have projects. So for example, I have a bunch of clothes that need to be sewn, but I don't know how to sew. So I have a little like needle and thread sewing kit that I need to learn to use. So that's an example of stuff that's in the project bins. So that unfortunately has been put on the back burner, but should happen because like I actually really could use the clothes that haven't been sewn up yet. Fix the pantry. So there's a shelf in the pantry which collapsed, which I need to reattach to the wall, so that will help a lot with unloading groceries, because there was too much cans on the shelf, and so now the pantry shelf is all messed up. So I need to re-adhere that to the wall with like a little hook, which means finding the hook. I'm trying to break this down for ADHD. Means finding the correct item, finding the screw to drill it into the wall, and then hanging up the shelf, but it's all very stressful. Clean the floors. So obviously the floors in the everywhere but the bathroom are very dirty. I haven't cleaned them in a long time, so dust and vacuum, but then also mop. Mail in the sharps container. I had a sharps container. I was taking medication for diabetes, so I had a sharps trash, which I now need to send back to the manufacturer. And in the dresser, the space in the dresser is kind of being wasted because I need to reorganize the little sock containers and stuff that are in there. So reorganizing that so that I can fit all my stuff in the drawers and then use the remaining drawers for other storage. So all of those things would probably make more sense if I were videoing, but I'm exhausted. So this is what I'm doing. And yeah, that's just an addendum.